check, make sure sound is working. Alright, let me check, make sure sound is working. I think it is. Okay. Wait, did I put this on private or I can do it later, right? Okay. Wait, did I put this on private or I can do it later, right? Statistics. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Okay, I think it's good. Okay, I think we're good.
Okay. Ready? Set?
Okay.
Okay. Just checking YouTube.
Okay, I think it's good. Okay, I think we're good.
Let's check audio. Wait. You disappeared.
My what?
What happened?
Wait, what happened?
He disappeared. Oh, hold on. I think it's. Nice. It's like your Discord video is fine, but then on my OBS, you're freezing. It's like your Discord video is. But then
Oh, I don't know. I'm fine on my end. I don't know.
CJ? One sec.
Technical difficulties.
Go say hi to Cindy. CJ, can you look at this for a second? Can you look at this for a second? I don't know why. So on Discord, Mia's fine, but on OBS, she's freezing. See.
Okay.
She fine now?
Minute. Keep Discord minutes.
I don't know why.
Bring it up again.
So on Discord, Mia's fine. Have to
but
keep it open.
Yeah, keep it open.
Okay. Thank you.
Everything's good?
Okay.
We're all good?
Yeah. Let me see. Say something again.
Test, test, test. Test, test, test.
Yeah. Say something again. Have to keep it open.
Test, test, test.
Okay. I have both sounds.
Everything's good?
Okay. Yeah. Let me see. Say something. Alrighty.
Test, test.
Hello,
test,
everybody.
test,
Sorry
test,
for
test.
that brief little interruption.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Happens every time. What can you do? But yeah, we're back. Another Friday, another book. Avery Wolf.
Mason K. Oh my gosh.
And here we are.
Let me
So-
see.
Any updates? Anything you've been up to during the week?
Nothing much. I guess I got commissioned to make a few things for my coworkers. So
Oh, that's good.
yeah, I'm just finishing up with with that stuff. That's about it.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like fashion by Mia.
Yeah. Yeah, no clothes yet, but like a blanket, cow, a bouquet of flowers.
Cute. Cute.
Mm-hmm. And
And
what about you?
just like I kind of reorganized my setup again.
Yeah, I see.
Very silly. I don't know, just so I have like a corner for the PC and the books and whatnot. Yeah, just been reorganizing a lot. Trying to get the rooms ready. There's been some construction delays. With the flooring and stuff. So we can't quite just put everything in the rooms just yet. And then, yeah, we got the okay to install all new windows.
Okay.
Boring stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just had dinner with my brother. I just found out that my niece, not yet two, she already knows the word filter. she was like taking selfies. She's like, no, filter.
Oh, she already knows.
I
Oh.
was like, oh no. Know that word already? But yeah,
Gotta get that filter right.
I know. But yeah. She's just like confused because like she's staring at my belly. She's like, because we're like, oh, it's your cousin. She's like, what? That's weird.
Just like, no, that's Auntie's stomach.
I know, confused. But yeah, that's all. Oh, and I've been playing Resident Evil 4 this morning.
Nice.
So far, so good. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
About it.
That's right.
I don't have tea this time. I just got home.
Same. I don't have tea right now. I drank tea earlier, and I'm like, kind of don't
You're
want
like-
anything right now.
Gonna go pee and stuff. But yeah, anyways,
To
we
the
are
book.
here today. Oh, lordy.
Oh, is it? I can't even see. You can only see if I do it like this
Go.
and an ankle.
Okay, this week's read was Beauty and the Baller by Ilsa Madden-Mills.
Okay. First, wait. Let me just tell you guys. This got over 4.5 stars out of 16, almost 17,000 reviews.
I think I know where this is going. Dang, I have to put it at such an angle.
All I can say is, you know what? What are you gonna say? What would you say first? Do you like it? Or
No.
yeah. I do not like it at all. Okay.
So it was hard to get past like the first chapter.
I was like, oh.
And I was listening to it too.
Oh yeah, it was so cringe.
I was like, what is
Okay. So
Okay.
for the other billions of people who have not read this book,
Yeah.
it is about a small town girl who meets this football player and they hook up for one night, but it ends in disaster. 2 years later, they meet again in that small town, or Texas, I guess, a town in Texas, that's all about football, and they start fake dating. So the
Hmm.
football player, the ex quarterback, doesn't get set up by all these meddling women, and um,
Wasn't it like
I don't know
it
what her
was
deal
his
is.
idea
Yeah,
because the meddling women were trying to set him up with other
yeah,
girls he didn't like?
that's right. I don't even know why she would agree to the fake dating.
Like,
What's yeah, because she likes him? Like she has a big old crush on him?
so, okay, so this is a second chance. Enemies to lovers, sorta in the beginning, and fake dating.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think the fake dating part was supposed to be like a big thing, but I
Mm-hmm.
didn't really feel it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, like I've read other books where it was like where the fake dating was like such a big obstacle, I guess. But then for them, it was like an understatement in this book. If that makes sense.
Mm. Yeah, I.
Like nobody really cared.
Yeah,
They're like, oh, okay, that's good.
like, yeah, okay.
Oh, you guys are dating now? Okay. It's like, that's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
this. Okay. So the whole point was, um, he was the football coach of the high school football team, and all the women, everyone in town, I guess, wanted him to stay. So they're like, oh, let's make him fall in love. And so he won't, like, go back to New York. So
Mhm.
they would set him up with these women, but he was like, "Oh no, I don't want to. I don't want to." So his solution was, "Hey, girl, I don't remember. Let's hook up. Let's fake date so we can get all these women off my back." And for some reason, she says yes, even though she won't benefit from it.
Like, I think the only reason was like to make her ex jealous or something, that Andrew guy. And
Okay,
so
yeah, that's like
that was, but it wasn't even like a big thing. Like, I feel
yeah,
like
that wasn't yeah, they made it seem like it wasn't even a big reason for her to date. She wasn't gonna get back together with her ex.
you know,
He jilted
because
her twice.
yeah, and like, wasn't he like still with that girl until like the later part of the book where like they broke up or something, and they still have the kid together or something.
Yeah, they're like on their way to getting a divorce. And he had the audacity to be like, I miss you, I love you, I want to get back together.
And never take them back, ladies.
Yeah, once a cheater, always a cheater.
I know.
For reals.
Never, leave your life somewhere to follow a man. Look at me in the eye. Never do it.
Yeah.
Never do it. He don't care if he if you're leaving your life for nothing where he's living. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
so.
makes sense. But
So,
yeah,
yeah.
like it's so like my impression was that the main girl was just like a fan.
Mm-hmm.
She's just a fan of him, And that's why she agreed to go to that bar in the beginning to like hook up with him or whatever.
Yeah.
And like that was like the only reason why she was interested in him throughout the book. I feel like there wasn't any real reason why she was like interested in him besides
His fame.
status.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, like if you get into the nitty gritty, she was, I wouldn't say a stalker, but she was like a crazy fangirl
Yeah.
who wanted to meet this famous football player. And she says, "Oh, I don't have sex. I only have sex when I want to." I'm like, yeah, you went over there to have sex with them, and
Yeah.
and it bit you in the ass when he said the wrong name. So, I mean, what can you really be mad at that? Like, can you
I
be
know.
angry? Like,
You can't be mad. Like, okay, so like, you smell it on somebody's breath if they've drink like if they have drunk. What's the word?
if they're drunk,
Drinking. If they've drunken a lot.
drinking,
If
drunken,
they drink a lot.
yeah.
My vocabulary is not good tonight. But yeah, you can definitely smell it. You can definitely taste it. So you can't blame the guy
When he's got beer
for
goggles.
yeah, you can't blame the guy for not like for saying the wrong name and for not remembering like exactly who you were later on.
Hmm.
No.
And of course, like any red-blooded male is going to want to hook up with a woman dressed in a Princess Leia outfit, the bikini outfit. Guys,
Yeah.
you guys, she was wearing the Princess Leia bikini outfit.
And she
Okay?
wasn't even a fan.
No.
She just knew that he was a fan of Star Wars. And that's why she dressed up as Princess Leia in the golden bikini to hook up. So yeah, that's why like that first chapter I was like, oof, what?
See
It's
these?
so cringe.
Yeah. Like would have like I would have forgiven that part if it is I don't know. It just all these events put together, it just sounded like it was going to end badly, which it was supposed to. So there was no reason why she would have been mad at this situation. If you're a crazy fangirl, you already know his life. Like, oh, his ex fiance died, which sucked. So
Yeah.
yeah, okay, you got his ex fiance died. Of course, he's going to be drinking a lot. He's gonna be making bad decisions. He's gonna be on the rebound. So there would be no point in expecting like a long term commitment after that happened.
Yeah. Exactly. And like there was no reason for her to feel like be mad at him that he said his ex-fiance's name when they climaxed. Because you should know his ex-fiance's name because he's like the top. He was like, what did they say? He was like
He was like the Peyton Manning of
yeah,
but like he was the best.
yeah, Peyton Manning plus the other top football player, I don't know,
I don't know either.
on crack.
Yeah.
So he has to be like all the way up there in the football game.
Peyton Manning's
So
the quarterback, right? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know my sports.
I don't know either. I just know Peyton Manning because at one point everyone was talking about Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning, And the guy that always wins the Super Bowls, which one is that? Is that the same guy?
Aren't they? I don't know. Aren't they brothers? I don't know. See,
Are they brothers?
who the fuck cares?
You don't know,
Yeah, we're not
but
big football
like
people.
for us, yeah, you don't know. But it's her, and she has past work experience at a sports bar and a sports like broadcasting radio
Yeah,
station situation.
and the main character said it herself that she had a weakness for football players.
And she's dated all sorts of other like jockeys and stuff,
Hmm.
like basketball
So
players and stuff. She has history.
yeah, so I
And
mean,
why she
she
let
should have
her
seen it coming.
I know.
That's why, that's why I was like, "Ah, I don't believe. I don't
Yeah,
believe
and
this.
like um you listen to it, right?
Half and half. Like at one point, I was like, I better just read it. I can't even listen to this dude anymore.
It was the girl for me. Cause like she was so like breathy. Like, oh, she ran over my rose bush. Oh. Like always like so like sexy. Like her voice was always so like sexy. Like
Oh
even in the
yeah,
school
yeah.
scenes when she's talking to her
It
students.
sounded like she was seducing everybody she was talking to.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, this voiceover person, wow, so
You
breathy.
you know what? I would have rather read uh the story about the sister and Toby, Sabine and Toby, I believe.
Yeah,
Like
like
that would have been a cute love story.
yeah, like with that, like they should have had the sister more involved in the story.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like because like the author said she had like autism or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
They should have like delved into that instead of having like the lice situation or the the food allergic reaction situation. I
Yeah.
feel like it would have been better if like um if our main characters had like some sort of fight or something, and the sister and the boy went on a date or something, and like she had an episode or something, and they're like, oh my gosh, what happened? And like they both rush to the scene. They're like, oh my god, are you okay? And then um what's her main guy's name?
Ronan.
Ronan. And then Ronan shows that he's like caring for the sisters so he could kind of be that dad figure. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like that would have been more heartfelt instead of like the lice and the food allergic reaction thing.
Yeah.
Because that was just like what?
What is that called again? Pl- uh, oh, it's like a major plot device or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should have been like one of their hurdles they had to go through should have involved Sabine.
This, yeah.
Yeah, who is adorable.
Yeah. And like just like what's that word I'm looking for? Like if you say like she has this like
Mental disability.
yeah, this mental disability, like oh yeah, please forgive me if I'm not like if I'm disrespecting the disability or anything. I'm not an expert or anything, but I feel like if you're gonna mention it, you should put more um like more of a spotlight. Not like
Mm-hmm.
super like serious, but like make it show that she has it
I
and
know.
how the other characters interact with it. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like.
Yeah. The author only like she mentions the autism like here and there, and maybe like in the beginning she was
Yeah.
the main character was like, oh, like this is like my sister. I have to like she has certain quirks that she has to get through.
Yeah. She's not like other girls.
Mm-hmm.
You have to treat her differently, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. But like after that, that was like in the first like that's I think that was like the first few chapters. But after that, that was like it was just in the foreground, like in the background.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like not even really in the story. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, all the main character only cared about her feelings and Ronan. Like, oh, is he gonna leave me or is he gonna stay? I hope he stays. Like, he
Yeah.
won't. He doesn't see me like that. He's still hung up on Whitney. I'm like, okay, like, okay, if you know all this information, why are you even in it?
I know.
Just care about your sister. You've only been back in town for like a year, and like
Yeah.
take care of your sister first. Take care of yourself first before you even hook up with them
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, they should have had more like sister time and
Yeah.
more like her, you know, developing herself to be this mother figure, older sister,
Mm-hmm.
and not just like doing it with the neighbor. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah,
And
especially like in the beginning, she was saying like, "Oh, I barely hung out with my mom the last few years. I barely saw her. We were so close." Like, okay, that's it.
I know,
That's the only time you're gonna mention your mom.
like you and your sister could have did something like to memory, like oh my god, what's that word? To like
Commemorate,
commemorate your
com-
mom? Is that
commemorate.
the yeah, like celebrate your mom,
Mm-hmm.
like just I don't know, maybe you have like a spot you guys used to go to with your mom, spend
Mm-hmm.
time with each other,
Mm-hmm.
share memories,
I
have a
know.
sentimental moment together, and be like, oh yeah, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I would have rather read like her struggle of losing her mom and then taking care of her autistic sister.
Yeah, and
And
then Ronan would be like figuring out that he cares for both of them
yeah,
and he wants to be a part of that.
yeah, instead of trying to get in her pants again.
Yeah, and like, dude, like the sexy time scenes were so cringe.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, like really?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah. I,
he's
and that,
he's
huh?
yeah, go for it.
No, I
Go
was
for it.
like, that's the other thing that got me annoyed is that every time they did it, he ruined it. I was like, okay, what the heck? Are you still gonna go back to him? You still love him?
I know.
He's making you feel bad. He's treating you bad. He's treating you like it was a regretful decision. Like, why do you keep going back? He's so fucking toxic. You're
I
toxic.
know. I know, like the whole like scene after the lice
I know
and
that
he's
was gross. Like, you guys just had lice. Why are you guys doing it?
I know in the pantry.
Yeah, that's where you guys keep your food.
I know, and I was like, okay, so like if we skip the sex scene and then we go to how it ended, and like he was like, oh, I didn't have a condom, blah blah blah, and she's like, it's okay, I'm on the pill. And then he was trying to confirm, like, can you tell me when you have your period or something to make sure that she wasn't pregnant, right? And then she got mad because it's like, what? Like,
Do
it's like, and
you
he,
like
yeah, and he
regret
was like,
it?
oh, because I'm not ready for, like, I'm not ready for it right now. Like, what? You're the one that went in
Yeah.
without a condom. And you're saying that you're not ready for any consequences?
Yeah. Think like in the book he was in, I think he was insinuating I don't want to be tied down to this town. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be tied down to you. I'm like, damn, what a
Like,
dick. First of all, you initiated it.
yeah. It's like, hi, Sudi.
You already know this woman is, she said it herself, she was half in love with you, and you're gonna have sex with her and then tell her, oh, I don't want you to get pregnant. Oh, I don't want to be tied down. What the fuck?
Yeah. I was like, what the? Yeah, and just like how they would have these scenes at school. I'm like, yo, it's like very inappropriate. Like,
Oh
why would
yeah, like there's could be a kid that can like walk in at
walk
any
in?
time.
Yeah, and there are a few like grown-ups that walked in. like
Mm-hmm.
like the first time, um, it was like what his friend Skeeter and one of the other grown-ups at the school or
Oh yeah,
something.
Sonia. There's so many S names. Sonia.
Yeah, and they just like walked in when they're like fooling around.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, okay, um, so so Ronan has like stalker girls, right? Like that
Mm-hmm.
Melinda girl.
Oh yeah.
Like why don't you lock your door? Like you
Mm-hmm.
saw how she was like looking for you the other day at your house. Like, why don't you lock the door?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I was just,
But yeah,
I
just
just book.
just like how he um had to like confirm if it was okay that she works for him, blah blah blah, and if their relationship was okay at the school.
Yeah,
It
I
was like
mean,
cringe.
I know. I guess like they made it seem like it was okay because they were trying to keep him from leaving. So
Yeah.
whatever they need to do to keep him from moving back to Texas.
Yeah, and then like even when they're fooling around in their office and somebody walked in, they're just like, "Oh, like
Oh,
oh,
this
look
is a
at you
normal
guys."
thing.
Yeah, like on school property, during the work hours.
Yeah, which is completely inappropriate.
I know.
I know. Every
Like,
time like I read a part about them fooling around in school, I'm like, are you freaking kidding me right now?
I know. And like, yes, and the steamy scenes weren't even steamy. He was always like, take off your shirt. And then she would take off her shirt. And then he would
Took
go
off.
like straight to the boobies. And I'm like, dang. Like every time it was like, take off your shirt. You first thing to the
Boobies.
boobies.
To the boobies.
Yeah. And I'm like, dang,
Mm.
get creative. Like, start somewhere else. Something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and like how the whole entire book, or yeah, the entire book, like, what's her name again? The main character,
Nova.
Nova. It's like, okay, first of all, the name does not fit.
Nova. Yeah.
It doesn't seem to fit. Um, but it's like she could not do any wrong. Like the whole entire town loved her. Like she was the golden child. She was the most beautiful woman in Texas and all this other stuff. I'm like, okay, she's what? like it made me not want to like her because everyone wanted to be every guy wanted to be with her, every woman was jealous of her. Like
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I was like, okay. The only time she struggled was when that kid walked out of her class. I'm like, that's not a big deal.
I know.
I mean, of course, walking out of class, skipping school is always a big deal, but in this context, like in this book,
Yeah.
there was it's like she couldn't handle Ronan saying no to her because everyone always said yes.
Yeah.
You get
That. Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? Like she was this perfect girl and it just was not relatable.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So she was like this perfect girl. Um. She always seemed to get what she wanted, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
growing up. And then Andrew was the one that like broke her heart or whatever. And I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
even know where I was going with that. But yeah, Nova and Ronan, that's like a toxic relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
don't know what to say.
I know. When I
She's like,
no, go ahead.
oh yeah, just no, like she's just like a fan. She doesn't know why she truly loves him.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
yeah, go
why
ahead.
does she love him? There's
Just
no
be
reason.
just because of his Henry Cavill face. Like
The hell?
I hated that description. I
Oh,
was
good.
like,
I honestly forgot all about that. I didn't
it's
even picture Henry Cavill. I just pictured some blonde dude.
yeah, like I didn't picture it either, but yeah, I was like, okay. After I heard that description, I was like, okay, this is a Henry Cavill fanfic because it's like this, like good looking, like buff, big, tall guy that's a nerd, and that's Henry Cavill. Like, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
And then the blonde chick was probably like his current girlfriend because his current girlfriend's blonde too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I yeah.
We just had a dude who was into blondes and a chick who was into famous people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So so the way that Whitney died. So when I was just like, what? When Ronan was like telling that they were like in a car accident,
Mm-hmm.
blah blah blah, like he should have known that Whitney doesn't like to wear her seatbelt. And I was like, what? Like, who doesn't like to wear their seatbelt like while driving? And like, wouldn't that wouldn't that like be the driver's fault? Like they would be held partly accountable, right?
Yeah.
Because their passenger wasn't wearing their seatbelt. And then
Wait, was he in? He was in the car, right? He was the driver.
yeah, he was the driver and she was the passenger. And she wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, mm, what? Like, I don't know. Yeah, just
Yeah.
that.
For reals, I never start. Well, I never start driving until everyone wears their seatbelt in my car.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like cars nowadays, especially since he's a celebrity, it has that notification on your dashboard
Mm-hmm.
who's not wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah.
So
My car starts yelling at me.
I know, I'm like, throw on your seatbelt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'm like,
It's like, oh,
just, yeah, that was just like, I don't understand. Yeah, for reals, I don't understand how this book has 4.5 stars.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Mm.
Like, I don't, I don't have anything that could support the reviews.
Mm-mm.
It's just like
Same.
nothing really stuck out to me. But
Okay.
yeah, like if they involve the sister more and, you know, like the sister struggles and then how the main character is adapting to that and her new life, rather than just like focusing in on their relationship together. I think it would have been better on Ronan and Nova's relationship together. It would have been better.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm glad we're done with that book. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Okay. Well, let's just go back to fantasy.
Contemporary one and done.
One and done. Mm. It's always like, have we? Did we? We haven't come across a contemporary that we actually liked, right?
Um,
Doc,
Not as a butter read.
yeah, like dating Dr. Dill,
Oh
love
yeah,
hype,
that was terrible.
love hypothesis. Um, this one.
I liked I liked Love Hypothesis at first, like when I just finished reading it, but then when it lingered in my mind, I was like, oh wait, what? Or like, ew, that was cringe.
I find
Sliced through her like butter. Like,
I only saw it as a romantic comedy. Yeah, romantic comedy, like a cheesy romantic comedy that you would like see on Netflix or something. Like it's
yeah,
bad, but it's good that it's because it's bad.
yeah, it was like a feel good in the moment.
Hmm. But I
And
mean,
then,
I'm giving the. I think it was like one of her debut novels. Love
yeah, yeah, it
Hypothesis.
was her debut novel.
So benefit of a doubt. But her other books are better. When she got
Yeah,
better at writing
that's,
contemporaries.
that's good.
Uh, but yeah, not a. I guess out of all the contemporaries we read, the love hypothesis
It
is
was up there.
up there, better than the ones that we buddy read together.
Yeah. Was it
Mm,
only those three
I think
contemporaries?
so. Hmm.
Yeah,
I
okay, so
mean,
love
we
her.
read the same, like, I think we probably read the same, some of the same contemporaries, but not together, like, separately.
Yeah,
Like, oh, you
like
read this book? Oh,
Christina
I just, yeah.
Lauren's. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, okay.
Yeah.
Um, all right. So what next on the reading list?
Mm-hmm. Uh, I'm kind of eyeing Anatomy Love Story.
Okay.
What
I
about
already
you?
I already have it in my library. I was also I just because I saw it on this girl's booktube, the witchy one, I forgot her name.
Oh,
Um
Alexandra something? Rosen?
Salandria, yeah.
Something like that.
Her. I was watching a video of hers and then she was talking about this book that time I got drunk and saved a demon.
Oh my gosh.
I
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
I know it's gonna be like smutty, but like I'm curious because like the concept is so like weird and like the cover is kind of like drawing me in because it's like kind of cute.
Wait, where is it? Wait, what the fudge? Okay. I think my freaking stop glitching. Stop glitching. I think I did download that book one time and I think the first I read the first page, but I remember I stopped because I had to do something and it just never captured my attention. Okay, is it showing up for you?
Um, just in my library, but not when I search for it.
Yeah. I remember it was on Kindle Unlimited, but
Yeah,
I don't know how.
unless they took it down.
Did they take it out? Because yeah, it's not showing up.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay, well,
Hmm?
I could read that another time because it is downloaded on my library.
Yeah.
But can definitely go with Anatomy of Love Story.
Yeah, something's going on with that book. But yeah, Anatomy.
Yeah,
Hmm. I guess it's another. It looks like
I
it's
just
another period piece or
I
new
just
period.
hope it's not like For the Wolf
Oh yeah, all right.
because like the cover kind of has that same art style, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
or that same vibe. But hopefully it's better.
Uh, have you read anything new lately?
Mm, not really. I just read a chunk of Gilded, and then I was just reorganizing throughout the week, trying to get rid of stuff. Then finished The Baller and the Beauty. Beauty and the Baller. That's about it.
Mm.
Did you?
Uh,
Are you reading anything new?
no, not. I felt like reading something like quick and sweet, so I picked up um one of the mangas they have on their Kindle Unlimited.
Aww.
A side character's love story. Um,
Aww.
yeah, I don't know. Like I like it, but I don't like the main character. Even
Like
though, yeah, it's about her. Like,
she's
whatever.
annoying or something?
Yeah, right now, I guess like in the beginning, I'm still in the beginning. I'm in this, I guess, the second volume, but yeah, she's kind of annoying in the first book, the first volume.
Like, manga that I do want to pick up is because it's like it's going crazy all over like booktube and stuff. Is Yona of the Dawn. Everybody's like, oh my god, it's so good, it's so cute. It's like I don't know. I'm curious to see why it's so good.
Mhm. Oh, and then what's it called? and then I started season 2 of Shadow and Bone on Netflix.
Uh, how's that?
Huh?
How was that?
Um, mm, I, there's a reason why I'm taking my time, I guess. I mean, cause like when the first season came out, like I binge watched that show, like that first season, and I finished it within a day. But I don't know. I'm taking my time with the second season. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like I don't know.
I didn't even finish the first season. I was like,
Hmm.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I couldn't finish it. Like I didn't mind the Six of Crows portion of it.
Hmm.
It was the main storyline. Like the main character I didn't like. And yeah, she's like annoying to me. Like I like her like um her actress. Like she seems cool and she has like more like spunk in real life. But then when it comes to the character, I'm just like, so boring. Like she's like a typical like female character in a young adult.
Hmm. Well, I mean,
And
there
you see,
is a reason why the Six of Crows duology did better than Shadow and
yeah,
Bone.
yeah, I could see why they merged it.
Hmm.
But yeah,
But like, it's like I mean, it's not the second season's not bad, but I don't know. I just
take your
different,
time.
yeah, different vibes in the first season. Hmm. Really.
Yes, yes.
Did you
Oh,
guys finish
jeez.
watching The Last of Us?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's that show is very emotional, very emotional. Like I cried every episode pretty much.
Is it?
Not like sobbed, but I was like, oh my god,
Or no,
really?
you rarely tear up. Is it because of that bud in the oven? Are you more emotional right now?
Oh
Your
no.
hormones?
Like, everybody cries. Like,
You you are usually the most like I mean, I like don't no offense to you, but you're like when it comes to like books and movies, you are so
yeah,
unemotional.
I don't cry. Like, but this like hits something. I don't know. It's like if you watched it, yeah, you would cry. You would know what I'm talking about because it's like different.
Well,
Um,
yeah, I know what the game is, so I'm assuming there's probably gonna be some emotional parts. And I'm a big crier. Like I'm the emotional one. I cry
yeah,
so easily.
it's like uh, and like just like Bella Ramsey, like her reaction to these situations, it's just like she's so good, like acting as Ellie.
Hmm.
My gosh, like she needs to win an award.
Hmm.
And then yeah, Pedro Pascal is really good too. Uh,
I'm glad he's appearing
yeah,
in more things.
yeah. There's gonna be a season two. No, I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but it's gonna be sad too.
Oh yeah, you play the second game, right? Part two.
Um, I played the first one with CJ, and then the second one I was mostly watching CJ.
Mm,
Um, I was a backseat player, pretty much.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't know why, like, zombie shows slash movies don't really, like, hit. uh, Like, they don't hit with me. Like, I just, like, it's okay. I don't
I
need to
know
know.
zombies, yeah, like I couldn't get into The Walking Dead, but
Mhm.
then The Last of Us, since it's like a new sort of like disease, it's like I don't know, it's like so much better than like any zombie movie I've seen. And it's
Mm.
like something like super realistic, like the cordyceps, because like it is like a real thing,
Oh.
like animals and stuff. And then like how I sent you guys the deadly fungus that's
Mhm.
spreading across the US. I was like, oh crap, here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Alrighty.
What's it called? Um, After The Last of Us came out, one of the doctors at my work, he gave us like this energy drink, goat fuel. Have you ever seen those?
Goat.
Goat fuel. It's like made from this football player or something. It's
Mhm.
like vegan or something. So like he wanted me to try it. It was pretty good, but like I
Mhm.
I read the ingredients, and one of the main ingredients in that drink is the same ingredient that turned the Last of Us into like zombies.
The yeah, it was like in a flower
Yeah,
that
like a mushroom or flower, and then
yeah,
I read it.
a grain. Yeah.
I looked at it, and then there it was on what in the ingredients. I'm like, ah, I'm gonna turn into a zombie.
Last of Us.
He's like, oh shit, I didn't even know that. That's so funny. I'm like, bro, what the heck?
Oh jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Like, he's one of the doctors, like, um, that I get along. Like, me and a few girls get along with really well. It's like he's like when it's not professional, it's like a bro moment. Like, bro, what the fuck, man?
That's good.
But yeah, it was. That's like that just reminded me of that. Like the energy drink, the fungus that you sent, Last of Us.
Yep.
I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We already went through Corona. We don't freaking need. We don't need
I
like
know. Tornadoes and
tornadoes and
floods.
floods and fucking fungus.
No. Like what's going on with the world?
I know. And like everyone is like so surprised, even myself. Like we're getting so much rain right now. And it's not even. Usually it happens in like April.
Yeah.
But it's
April showers. Yeah.
like for the past 2 or 3 weeks, like it's been raining like on and off.
Yeah, I was like, man, it's like hard to like plan things because you're like, oh, looks like I can't like, clean this or that
Hmm.
because like, or like take out all this trash or recyclables because it's raining. It's gonna be hard. And then like Zuli's been having more accidents lately because she doesn't want to get wet. So like she refuses to go outside. Huh.
Hmm.
Huh, Zuli. She knows.
Hmm.
Yeah, she refuses to go outside.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's difficult with Kira because she wants to go outside, but she doesn't want to get her paws wet. So she doesn't want to step in the puddles, but she wants to. So she like tries to get on the grass. I'm like, no, that's worse. You're gonna get mud everywhere.
I know.
Oh my gosh. But
Yeah. Like when Zuli walks on the grass and I hear this I'm like, oh no, nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ugh, yeah, it's having a husky is tough when it rains.
Especially when you have divas, like
Yeah.
special divas. Oh
Yep.
my gosh. I
She's
know.
like she's like a cat, but
Look at her
cat
cleaning
man.
herself.
I know, I'm laughing. It's like
Look at
lick
her
lick.
cleaning. Lick, lick, lick. I don't know where Kira's at. I think Kira's out in the living room. waiting for,
Jeez.
probably waiting for Lee to come home. He should be home soon.
All right. So, okay. So, anatomy, a love story.
Mm-hmm.
One.
Oh my gosh, so tired.
Anatomy.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. They say this book is good, so we'll see about that.
I know it's another Reese's book club.
Mm-hmm.
Same with
Fable.
Daughter of a Pirate King.
No, that was
Oh
Fable.
no, it was Fable. Yeah,
Fable.
Fable.
Can you see it?
Oh,
Can you see it?
it's only 300 some pages.
Hopefully it'll be a quick read. Can you see it?
Yeah.
What are you guys gonna do this weekend?
Diablo 4.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Wait, does the thing start today? The
I thought it did,
the beta?
because, like, yeah, I think it does. That's what Lee said.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
oh,
been busy with Resident Evil.
he's like, oh, we're gonna play tonight. Like, when I was streaming, he was like, let's play tonight. Diablo 4. I was like, oh, okay. I guess it's live.
How's that work?
Yeah.
Good Alright.
Yeah. Any plans for you guys?
Nah. Well, for me, I gotta finish. I need to finish up my projects,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to try to get that done by next week. Um, read this book.
Yeah.
Um, I wanna run some errands tomorrow, but I don't want to drive.
You know, it's supposed to be sunny, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'll probably try to convince Lee to take me, escort me. I want to go to Daiso tomorrow.
I was wanting to go to Daiso, just like to get like little knickknacks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not really knickknacks, but like organizational things that we might need.
I mean, you have that small one in National City, but you want to go to the big one.
Where the food's at, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get some. I need to get some gift bags. Daiso
Oh yeah,
has.
they have cute gift bags.
Yeah, and then they have some pretty good yarn there too.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
and they have pretty good snacks.
Oh yeah, snacks too, and ramen and drinks. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell Lee, let's go to Daiso tomorrow.
Lordy.
Yeah. All
Alright, so Anatomy a Love Story. If anybody would like to join in on the buddy read, it's available on Kindle Unlimited.
Mm-hmm. We will be discussing it next week at 8 o'clock PDT.
Yes.
So come join us if you read the book. and we'll see if we like it or not.
I know.
I
So
swear, we have like, I swear, why is our taste in books so much different than the normal?
I know. I don't know.
Hmm.
Like, are we just like that much older?
I mean, it can't just be that. I mean, there are some people our age or close to our age that like the books. And plus, this is freaking. The Beauty and the Baller was a smut book, and it sucked.
I know.
Like, people who read that book are probably adults like us.
I think
So,
it's probably because how we were trying to write and whatnot. We're looking for those things now. Like that doesn't make sense. Oh, like we're looking at into everything now. Whereas maybe before we would have like just went with it and thought it was good.
mhm,
But now we're more like
we read more
critical.
books. Oh,
Yeah, we're more
Lee says,
critical.
no, Lee says, like, no, you guys are just old. What F you? F you, man.
Um,
You know what? Just for that, you're taking me to Daiso tomorrow.
yep.
You're taking me to Daiso tomorrow. Be prepared. You're waking up. Wake up. Okay. Wake up at 10 o'clock and we're leaving. Mm-hmm.
Oh, lordy lord. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I guess I'm assuming my sound was working this whole time because he didn't text me anything.
I know. It's gonna get mad.
Uh-huh. But, oh, and
But
then CJ's playing Valorant.
yeah. So I guess like after this I'll see if Diablo 4 is live. Diablo 4 live, Lee? I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's probably on his way home right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
see if
yeah.
Diablo is live, and then if it is, then I'll switch over.
Are you gonna make a new character or just stay with your wizard?
I wanted to be the druid. That was like my first pick. I was like, I wanted to be a druid, but then last week we couldn't.
Oh
So
yeah. Is it
this week we
Necromancer
can.
this week too?
Yeah, so
Ah,
Necro Druid.
I kind of wanted to try the Necro.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
should.
All right. Okay.
should.
Let's end this so we can see. All right. Bye, everybody.
Thank you for tuning in. Join us next time.
Bye.
Avery Wolf.
Peace.